Unicamerunti guys, Makino Geod. Today we are well we're doing a reading of the epilogue in chapter 1 of my book, The Golden Katana. This is a book that I have been working on for over the past 10 years. It is something that a lot of the background of my content is based off of. So, it is something that I do hope you guys will enjoy listening to. If I don't get into a screaming match with the cat, please do forgive a lot of the background noise is going on. I got a ceiling fan that doesn't like being quiet. A cat that doesn't like being quiet either. So, if you guys do like the book, keep in mind, it is still a work in progress. So a lot of my grammar isn't going to be the best. And there are going to be updates and possibly stuff that's going to change by the time I actually fully release and publish the book. So, with all that said, make sure you like and follow, and let's get right into the Golden Katana. Prologue. Catan. On Era 1.985, March 10th. Mokino, how many times do you think we'll have to do this again, Mimboka? Macrina said, her voice worn, tired, and raspy from battle. I don't know, Mincinta. I hope this is the last time and we have to repeat this. For more than just us, I don't want to see our people fall again. It kills me to keep seeing the great empire of Catan fall. Let us pray they succeed. Let's hit the ring spin. I have a doctor to go see, Makino Geode said, sheathing his sword as he moved to the hidden staircase on the left side of the main staircase. As they treaded deeper, memories flashed as before them, past victories, all the times they failed, each one stinging like a knife. Tinchanton ndrontol mincinta, Makino Geode said, as he drew his blade, hoisting it before stabbing it into the platform when he was standing on, vanishing in a flash of light as giant revolving rings encircled him. Earthan, Era 2.001, September 28th. Amelia, you need to push now. Makino is coming, and Makino is out there right now, holding back the Akrans. He's doing everything he can to protect you, Macrina said, huddled over Amelia Jones as she was giving birth to her and Makino Geode's son, Makino Jacopo Jones. Fighting his way through the mansion, Makino slashed through Akron after Akron, his golden blade dulled, worn down, and dripping with blood. Slowly but surely he makes his way down to the Master's warp ring, the same ones he used to get here. Hinton don kundai don hindonai. Doko rondo kundain Gondabe Chandri. Dendonki Potenandreth. Makeno. Moninto. Pontaku. Tanaku. Makino Geode said as he thrust his blade into the master's warp rings, causing them to spin up and revolve, charging and swirling with golden energy. As Makino's cries filled the rooms above, as he came into this world, at the same time his father was giving his life to protect that of him and his mother. Chapter 1. Earthan, Era 2.019, June 5th. Michael Jacobo Jones awoke to the sound of banging on his door. As he slumped out of bed and made his way to the door of his apartment, he picked up his sidearm from the drawer in the hallway, not knowing who could be at his door at this hour. He looked through the peephole and noticed a tall, slender woman dressed in a police uniform. "Can I help you, officer?" Michael called to her, awaiting her answer. Michael Jacobo Jones, I'm Officer Zena Zatora with the police department. I'm here to bring you in and to take you for a statement regarding an event you were nearby the other day. The officer on the other side of the door said as she stood on the other side. Waiting, measuring Michael's reaction. Without warning, gunshots can be heard as bullets fly through the door, and Xena crashes through as there's another officer at the end of the hallway. A man with a gun drawn and aimed at Michael. Xena quickly knocks the door down. Slinging Michael over her shoulder as she pushes through his house to his back bedroom. As she draws her gun and turns to face Michael, giving him a stern warning. Stay here. Michael takes a moment and grabs his wits. It's quickly getting his FNP90S from his locker. Slipping extra magazines into his vest, he tries to make himself ready for a defensive stand, while Xena spots the attacker in the living room. "Stand down, Z3 and 4, and give the Golden Master to me to destroy. I'm not afraid to kill my own kind for the better of the Akron Empire," the male officer said, training his gun on Xena. "You'll have to kill him over my dead body, L0G1. And Xena says as she starts shooting, and as he quickly and effortlessly evades every shot until bang, he is caught in the leg by a series of shots from Michael. "Who the hell are you, and why do you want me dead?" Michael says as he charges out of his room, rifle shoulder, her target locked in. "For the glory of the Akron Empire, all shall fall. The blasted Empire Katon." He says, as making a lunge, pulling a knife to take down Michael, as Xena pulls a blaster from her hip, blowing his head off his shoulders. "Until shattered they fall. Oh, long live the glory of Catan." "I'm sorry you had to witness such barbaric displays of aggression, Master Jones. but I wasn't aware L0G1 was a double agent. Please, gather your things. We must leave swiftly. Mr. Rose demands your presence at once, Xena explains, holstering her weapons, moving into the front door, and begins uttering an incantation, opening a portal to another location. Hold on, who the fucking hell are you? Who, and what makes you think I would just trust you? Who, because you called me Master Jones, Michael said, aiming his rifle at Xena. I'm Xena Zathora, chronic serial number Z3 and 4. Unlike the Akron that attempted your fate, I do not serve the Empire of Acronis. I serve your Aunt Macrina, the Mercury Mistress of Catan. Now please quickly, we haven't much time before the actual local authorities show up. I don't have an aunt, so either you have the wrong person, or you don't know a damn thing about me, Michael said, clicking the safety off his rifle. You are Makino Jacobo Jones, son of Amelia Jones and Makino Giodluci Maron, Golden Master of Catan. Your father gave his life right here on Earthan. Era 2.001 on September 28th, saving you and your mother from Akron forces, who sought your destruction. Call your mother. She'll confirm what I just said. Good. Hey, baby, what you need? Need sweetie? Michael's mother, Amelia, said as she picked up on the other side of the phone. Hey, Mom, I got a question about Dad. Michael, I don't have time for this right now. Oh, I need to talk to you later. I gotta get to the hospital. Amelia starts trying to avoid the question as Michael cut his off. Did he give his life trying to protect us from Akrons? Michael demanded. Michael, I don't know where you're getting these stories from. Amelia starts again, and as Michael cuts her off. Z3 and 4, Macrina. These names not ring a bell? Michael started as Xena piped up, cutting him off. Mistress Jones, it is time. A double agent's attempted in Makino's life, Xena said, cutting him off. Go with Xena, Makino. What she says is true, and I truly don't have the time to explain everything. But just know, you are one of the most special people in all of reality. You were meant for amazing things. World-changing things. And your daddy knew that. That's why he fought so hard to protect us. Now go. Amelia said with tears welling in her eyes as she hung up. Amelia, looks like you just got a call that someone died, her co-worker said as they walked into the doctor's office. Where are you taking me? Michael demanded it from Xena as she dragged him through the portal into what looked like a bedroom, lavishly furnished. Certainly the room of somebody important. Wait here, Master. I will inform Mr. Rose that you are here. Lucifer will be up shortly to check on you, Xena replied, storming off through the door, clearly tired with all the stressing endeavors they had just been through. Makino took a breath, seeing that there was no immediate danger, and sat down at a nearby coffee table as he started to clean his rifle. A short while later, a knock at the door. Hello, Master Jones. I'm just here to check on you. A tall, slender man wearing a long black tailcoat and white gloves, clearly a butler, says, as he entered the room. Master, please forgive me, but you do seem a bit distressed. Is there anything I can do to help your certain predicament? Seems like everyone around me knows who I am except for myself. So if you could please take a seat, introduce yourself to me as if this were the first time we met, and tell me just who everyone thinks I am, Michael said, his attention focused on his rifle as he continued to clean. Right, I am Akron number LC4, but you can call me Lucifer. I was once a soldier in the armies of the Akron Empire, after a mission where I was sent to kill your father, Makino Geode. Upon not being able to bring myself to complete my task, I left myself to his mercy. He spared my life, and I swore my life to him. I became one of his most trusted assistants. You are one of the last of your kind. Your father was the first Golden Master of Catan, an alien world in this universe. Through its years, it and its people were wiped out by the Akron Empire, until all that remained were the four Masters of Catan. The Masters are cursed. You see, reality is caught in an endless time loop that resets whenever one of the four Masters die. So this isn't the first, but hopefully the last time we have this conversation, Makino. The original Masters were too weak to carry on, so they played their cards out and spawned the next generation to bear their blades. Lucifer explained, sitting to Michael. And what am I supposed to do, since I'm inheriting some sort of prophecy I was never told about? In Dakar's darkest blade, golden blade shall reap. Devil's keep, prevent our rays. Put simply, Dakar's darkest day is the key event that needs to come to pass to break the loop. There are an infinite number of universes in reality. Each universe has 6 worlds. One of them is always a death world, being the world where the souls of the dead reside. In our universe, Obsidia, the defender of the dead, is known as Balzar Dakar. He is a corrupted, dark husk of the great man he used to be. You must face him as he seeks out to bring up the end of days and take over the entire universe. But it isn't quite as simple as kill the big bad evil guy, demon guy. Tomorrow we will bind you to your father's sword or casa, where you will take the mantle of Golden Master of Catan. With him at your side, you will have unlocked memories of your past timelines, as well as your full range of Catanan abilities, including but not limited to a form of immortality. You can be mowed down, slain again and again, but unless you are shattered, you shall just get up and keep going. Well, Master, it is time for dinner. I do believe the young mistress is the one that is cooking tonight, and I believe it's a wonderful feast of carved turkey, duck, and chicken with Satarian mashed mukari he grown in the Mana's own garden. Lucifer said, explaining the prophecy that was foretold, and motioning for Michael to follow him down for dinner. Lead the way. Oh, and please do leave your side. I'm here in your suite. Mistress Delaro was always adamant. Weapons are not allowed in the dining hall of her manor. Lucifer said curtly as he reached the door, leading Michael down the hall, all to the main stairwell, all taking the grand staircase down 5 flights to the ground level, heading down a hallway a to the right of the stairwell to the main dining hall, where they enter and find a lot of people all gathered around, looking to be of different races. Michael notes some look as if they are anthropomorphic animals, others that look more humanoid. Lucifer leads Michael down to a chair over by the head of the table, where on his left is an empty chair, and on the right is Xena. Alright, dinner is served. All rise, so we may give thanks. A tall, somewhat slender girl with pink fur, or that looks as if she were a hedgehog, Og said as she wheeled in food on a cart and stands at the chair next to Machina. Oh, as everyone stood and bowed their heads, unanimously proclaiming Tanaku. Except for Michael, who spoke it softly, the word feeling alien in his own mouth. How do you like the food, Makino? She asked. I'm sorry, but I have still no clue who everyone here is, what all's going on, but the food is amazing. The birds are just melting in my mouth, and whatever this Mukari stuff is, it seems just like mashed potatoes. And you've got a 5-star rating here. Well, I am Akemi Sequoiaros, daughter of the first Mercury Mistress of Catan, Macrina Deloro. And by way of you being the son of the Golden Master of Catan, your sister. But please, call me Amy if my Katana name is too much for you to wrap her head around. She responded with a soft chuckle. It's a lot to wrap my head around. Thank you, Uakami. But please forgive me for asking so abruptly. What the hell is going on here? And why am I a nobody from nowhere, Kansas, so important? And Michael said, looking around the table for answers. Alright. Run your fingers along the back edge of Dairosa. Here. Things will become clearer if you see the past that led up to this. Akemi told old Makino as she drew her sword. A beautiful silver-colored sword with swirling patterns, moving like water. Makino follows as he showed him what to do. Flashes from the past flood through his mind, showing him a never-ending loop of time revolving around him and the 3 Masters of Catan, causing him to pull away from the sword, rubbing his temples as a migraine ensues. Master Jones, are you all right? Lucifer said, rushing to his side. I'm okay. I need to rest. My head is pounding. Michael cried out, grunting as his pain from the migraine set in. Lucifer guided him back to his room and helped him to lie down to rest. Hours went by when Michael awoke in a sort of trance. walking down the stairs as no one paid attention. And as if he always lived there. As if he wasn't a stranger. Working his way down the main staircase, he went back towards the dining hall. Stopping short, he pressed a button and hidden on the wall, opening a hidden staircase. Working his way down to the device known as the Master's Warp Ring, wherein stood a skeleton, clutching a golden sword long forgotten, thrust into the ground, and seemingly rotting with time. Makino grabbed the sword by its hilt. With something in the sword cutting and slitting his hand open, blood spilling freely, seeping into the blade, running down, being soaked up by the thirsty metal, as memories flood his mind. In a flash of golden energy and light, Makino vanishes. A brief glimpse of a wooded area floods his vision as he comes crashing down through trees, landing on the ground with a thud. The shadowy figure of a woman looming over his body. Thank you for taking the time to listen to the prologue in Chapter 1 of my book, The Golden Katana. Please like and follow if you would like. If you want to see more, as I will be trying to have Chapter 2 coming out here within the next 2 or 3 weeks. As always, if you have liked the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video.